Let's begin with a live look of New York City. People are welcoming in 2021. Of course, this year's celebrations there are a little quieter than we're used to.
The ball dropped above a mostly empty Times Square. It's shut to crowds tonight because of pandemic rules.
All right, good evening. Thank you for joining us tonight on Denver 7 News. I'm Shannon Ogden.
And I'm Jessica Porter in for Ann Trujillo. Thank you for joining us. The new year arrives in Colorado in less than 2 hours, and so many of you are ready for 2020 to be over.
In fact, on social media yesterday and today, I asked you to describe this year in one word. And it's clear 2020 was a struggle. Exhausting, repetitive, hellacious, and more than a few words we cannot say on television made your list. But really through the dark times, we found the courage to carry on. For some of you, the words were transition, reflection, and challenging, marking this unbelievable year.
We'll be welcoming the new year in our state with many old uncertainties still lingering. The global pandemic is not slowing down, still hurting families and businesses. Many Coloradans are rebuilding after historic wildfires burned through our state. And the deaths of George Floyd, Breonna Taylor, and Ahmaud Arbery sparked demonstrations for racial justice in Colorado and reignited tough conversations about Elijah McClain's death after he was detained by Aurora police. Denver 7's Addie Guajardo is live. Addie, Coloradans have a lot on their minds as we welcome 2021.
A tough year, one many are still working to process. But if I discovered anything tonight, it's that Coloradans are resilient. Tonight looks so different. Last year, hundreds of people were out here waiting for those fireworks, smiles ear to ear. Tonight, the streets are a lot emptier, but there's still a lot of people out here masked up, enjoying every bit of light left in 2020. Let's take a moment and reflect on 2020. A year we rang in with countless aspirations. A year swept by a pandemic.
A very chaotic year
that shuttered businesses,
brought a lot of hardships,
and sparked a movement for change.
I think we're aware now, more than ever.
Today, we experience 2020 through your eyes.
How would you define 2020? Crazy.
I learned a lot this year. I learned a lot about myself and about my family dynamic.
The highest highs I've ever had in my life and the lowest lows I've ever had in my life.
Moments that taught tough life lessons and brought grief.
Show my family more like love than I used to, because you never know when they're gonna go.
To not take the people around you for granted and to really appreciate everyone.
I think it reminded me as a person that there's an active world around me and that I should partake.
Setbacks that only lit a bigger fire to reach new highs.
Good things happened to me. I took the firefighter test. I'll be taking the police department test this Monday for Denver DPD.
2020 is far from perfect. It brought tears, insightful moments, and sparked a new appreciation for life. So what can we expect in 2021?
I feel like it'll just bring a lot of healing.
More resilience.
A career, a house, and just happiness.
A glimmer of hope for a brighter future. Now, in less than 2 hours, we're going to ring in 2021. That means a new slate. Many are hoping to tie the knot. Many are hoping to really value family just a little bit more. These are some of the key takeaways. Others are hoping for happiness. Others are hoping for healing and new blessings and just so much more. So from our Denver 7 family to yours, Happy New Year's. Reporting live in downtown, Addie Guajardo, Denver 7.
All right, and Happy New Year to you, Addie. Thank you very much.